Good evening, everyone, and welcome to St. George's here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks will be taking on the Fs of William College in a non-conference women's hockey matchup. Hello again and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here tonight. Salve Regina 4-11-2 on the season. They are 2-1-1 in their last 4 games. Williams, meanwhile, 9-3-1 on the season. They are ranked 10th in the nation by USCHO. I'd like to welcome into the broadcast now my good friend Evan McDonald. Evan, how are we doing here tonight? And tell us a little bit about this matchup.
Pretty good, Andrew. Tonight's non-conference matchup marks the 5th meeting between the two teams in women's ice hockey. William enters tonight's contest ranked 10th in the nation, and the Fs are undefeated lifetime versus the Seahawks, owning a 4-0 record since they first met in 2014.
Yeah, the Fs come into tonight. They had a 5-game and 7-game unbeaten streak snapped in their last game. They lost 3-2 against fellow NESCAC school Colby. They led 2-0 in that game, surrendered 3 unanswered goals in the span of 4 minutes to end up losing the game. And all that scoring happened in the second period. Meanwhile, for Salve, they're coming into tonight off of a hard-fought tie. They trailed 2-0 and then 3-2 before Michaela Anderson knotted things up late in the third period back here on Saturday in an eventual 3-3 tie with Salem State. And we're just about ready to go. In net for Salve Regina, Jennifer O'Connell, 2-4-2 on the season. She has the most games played of any Salve Regina goaltender. She's between the pipes for Salve Regina. Emma London, the freshman, getting the nod here tonight for the Fs. And we are underway. Puck thrown into the Seahawks zone. Seahawks will look to move it up and out quickly. Here comes Lexi Anderson, who will tip it towards London. It'll go wide into the right wing corner. F will recover in deep. Says Lesinger trying to move it, and it's jammed back towards the net. London reaching, trying to get her glove on it, and she's able to freeze it. So good quick chance there for Salve right off the bat. Seahawks, as I said, 2-1-1 in their last 4. They've been averaging about 3.25 goals per game during this streak. Offensive zone faceoff win here. Augusta over to Erica Martin. She will swing it around the boards right to left. Chase down the quarter. Augusta swatting at it. Moved out towards the plate. Simon trying to touch it deep and keep it alive. Augusta there as well. Thrown towards the cage. Stick to side by London. Into the corner. Free play for CC Whalen. And here come the Fs. Over the right side, Avery Dunn trying to move it towards the net, in behind the net now. Right wing side, Fs will keep it alive, spun towards the cage into the left wing corner. Puck along the boards, left wing side, and then thrown back out to center by the Seahawks. All the way back into the F zone, they will have to track it down. Mia Carroll tied up on the far side, and Carrera comes away with the puck, make the Carolyn Prezioso able to wedge it free and make the Fs chase and battle out of their own zone. Babcock pinching in right side, and once again, this time Georgia Keogh will have to try again. Connects with Montembeau. And now they're tangled up in front of the scores box, just off to the side of the Seahawks bench, and the puck will roll on edge. All the way in deep. Amanda Fantasia, 1-on-2, battling, trying to get to it. F's trying to move it up to the point and set up the offense here. Maddie McCann in the left wing corner, trying to get to it for Salve Regina. Comes free along the boards and is thrown back towards the net by Montembeau. And then lifted back out to neutral ice by the Seahawks with a dump in by the Fs, and both teams will make some changes. No icing here as it gets all the way back down to the Williams end of the ice. Sydney LaPointe chasing it along with Lexi Anderson right side. Cutting in is Chisholm into the right wing corner. Trying to move it up to the point. Deflected there. Back into the corner. Along the boards. 4-person scrum. Lexi Anderson gets knocked down. Pitching in is Kimberly Dunn. Kept onside by Pearson at the point. Flipped towards the goal. Wide the glove of London. Pearson recovers it. Touches it in behind the net. And then it's turned over. Lexi Anderson spills it out in front. Chisholm with a one-timer. Through the wickets and then held onto by London. That one was going 5-hole.
Yeah, great little start here by the Seahawks, Andrew. It's been 4 or 5 different plays here where they've the defenders have really pinched down and stopped the puck from getting out. Getting some great offensive zone time here to start the game.
Strong start for Salve. That's what they're going to need. As we said, Williams coming into this ranked the 10th team in the nation. Chisholm and Pearson. Hastings keeps it alive at the left point, trying to get it to Chisholm in deep. Grabbed by the F. Seahawks converge there. Puck free at center. Can be grabbed by Megan Halloran, and she carries it into the zone left side. Now behind the net, trying to center it out in front, loose in the blue paint. Swatted wide of the net, hopped up in the air, still loose in the slot. Augusta able to poke it to Chisholm, and she will just guide it out to center ice. Dumped back in once again by the Fs. 16:45 to go in the first period, no score. Good amount of chances both ways. Halloran moves it into the slot, loose in front, thrown towards the net, and O'Connell covers it up.
Fantastic save there made by the Salve goalkeeper.
O'Connell, 207 saves coming into tonight. 904 save percentage, 281 goals against average. She's got the second most saves all time and the second best save percentage in program history. No Seahawk goaltender has played more games than her. Darting down the middle now, Reisman trying to squeeze it on the net. It's deflected out to the point. Kept alive by the Fs. Saucered across now for Keogh with space. Throws it towards the net. Tipped wide of the left pipe. Seahawks look to carry it out. Hopped out to center. Turned over once again. Mia Carroll guides it into the zone. Reisman down the right side. Hands off to Michaela O'Connor. Her centering pass knocked free. Right wing side now. 3 Seahawks there can recover it. And it's lifted out to center, touched down the ice. Wide in the right wing corner. No icing, says the linesman. Seahawks make a change as well. Puck thrown up the near side zone across from Carolyn Prezioso. It's going to roll all the way down into the Seahawks zone. And touched first in the corner by Montembeau. Kept alive by the Fs. Montembeau squeezed to the boards by Prezioso. Here comes Fantasia to help as well. 15:40 to go in the first period. Shot thrown towards the cage. O'Connell with a save. Puck still loose, and it squirts free to the right side. All the way up near the point now, right side. Eliza Quigley floats it in behind the net. Fantasia with one hand trying to get to it. Played out to the right side now. Broken stick down in the corner. Bit of an extra defender here for the Seahawks in the right wing corner. Shot from the left side. That was Bryn Puppy trying to square up the net. That was knocked free. And now it's skated out to center by Maddie McCann, and she's going to carry it herself over the blue line, have it poked away at the last moment. Good poke check there from Delaney, says Lesinger. Quigley in the far side corner, trying to get away from Sydney LaPointe. Hastings there, swatting at the puck as well. McCann recovers. Seahawks have to get back on side. McCann softly plays into the backhand, into the right wing corner. Maggie Leonard trying to track down, says Lesinger, from behind. Puck free in the corner. Chisholm there for it. Trying to move it to Leonard. Just in the high slot. Dunn to keep it alive. And then it's knocked past her. Pearson recovers for Salve at center. 14:30 to go in the first period. No score. Here comes Taylor Chisholm. Down the left-hand side. Angled into the corner. Wide to Dunn. Swinging it towards the net. Tipped wide. Saved by London. Chisholm out high to Pearson. Across to Dunn. Had it roll off her stick. Able to keep it alive in deep. Pin it to the glass. Chisholm there to help as well. 4-person scrum, and the Fs come away with the puck. And that says Lesinger lifting it down the ice, and this could be icing, and it is. With 14:01 to go in the first period, Seahawks will get an offensive zone draw. Some tired legs out there for Williams.
The Seahawks looking really great to start the game here. Senior goalies made some fantastic saves to keep the Seahawks in it, and the Seahawks offense have provided some quality chances.
Michaela Anderson will be on the draw here for Salve. She's the one who got the empty net goal that tied things up against Salem State. And she wins it here. Martin touches it back to Carrera, softly playing it towards the net, deflected wide. Martin can't track down the hopping puck behind the cage. Tried to be centered out in front. Augusta was camping in the slot. And now the Fs will race out to center with it. Elizabeth Welsh down the right-hand side. Chased down from behind by Erica Martin. Seahawks wearing the home whites with blue numbers and green trim. Williams in the road purple with yellow numbers and yellow trim. And Williams moving from right to left here in this first period. Turned the puck over at the blue line. Somehow able to stay on side during that sequence. Touched into the corner. Seahawks able to knock it back to center. Williams has to get back onside. Seahawks trying to clear the puck. Out to the blue line, kept alive by Bryn Puppy. Angling into the slot with a wrist shot, and it's held by O'Connell. Bryn Puppy, 10th in the nation in points per game for defensemen. 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points so far in the season for Puppy. And a great look for her there. Offensive zone draw for Williams. Off the draw, snap towards the net, wide by Michaela O'Connor. And then O'Connell will cover it up, and we'll have another draw. 13:01 to go in the first period. No score. Paul Skill wraps it around to Fantasia. Scales it off the glass. Swatted into the zone. Chisholm was offsides when she touched that. And the faceoff will come out to neutral ice. Left side just outside of the Williams zone. Chisholm will draw against Anna Facilio. And it's going to split Fantasia and Paulskill. Both of them track back for it. Fantasia now spinning in the corner. Moves it across, up to Hastings. Up at the blue line, out at center. Chisholm able to rip it free, and now with speed down the right-hand side. Chisholm, one-timer on the net. Save made by London. Out to center ice. Carried wide left side by the Fs. Wrist shot, a shoulder save made by O'Connell. That one right off the bat into the zone. That was Annie Rush. Kimberly Dunn tied up in the left wing circle in her own zone. Nearly lost it. Puck rolling out to the blue line, and offsides are the Fs. Break there for Salve after a near turnover in the low slot. Off the draw, jumping in is Rush. Seahawks won that draw, but Rush just cutting in. Able to play it into the corner. Pearson, though, able to knock it away from her. And now we're going to have a penalty here coming against Salve. Pearson looked like she got the stick in between Abby Brustad's legs. And we're going to get our first power play of the night. And it is a tripping call against Pearson with 11:58 to go in the first period. Williams 12 for 48, 25% on the power play. Seahawks 56 of 67, 83% on the kill. And special teams were a big part of Saturday's game here. Shot on the net, O'Connell with the save. Rebound into the corner. Fantasia able to move it up, but not out. Across to Dunn. Back to the top of the point, right wing circle now. Wrist shot is blocked by Fantasia. Kept alive by the Fs. Shot from the right wing side is blocked again by Fantasia with one hand, able to poke it into the corner. Trying to lift it up, but not out. Michaela Anderson fighting, and she's able to push it out to neutral ice. Chisholm collides with Rush, and the puck will find its way all the way back to the F zone.
Great effort by Salve's Michaela Anderson right there to get the little poke check and get out of the zone to get a little switch.
Halloran with a shot, and she scores, just weaving her way from right to left. Able to get to the forehand, had some space to shoot at, and the Fs cash in on the power play. Megan Halloran, sophomore from Darien, Connecticut, puts the Fs on top 1-0.
Tough break for the Seahawks there.
Her team leading 8th of the season. Now down the middle comes Montembo. Puck at the point, kept alive by the Fs. Hopping their step now. Again, a shot is high. That went off the stick of Caroline Dignard. And now the Seahawks really look like they're chasing the puck. Williams starting to assert themselves to the point for a shot. O'Connell with the save. Rebound loose, some jamming in front. And Facilio trying to poke it past O'Connell, who had to cover up the rebound. Third power play goal of the season for Halloran. The Fs have 3 players with at least 13 points. Halloran now with 20 points on the year. Annie Rush with 13 and Brustad with 13 as well. Seahawks will look to try and answer here. Augusta up to the point. Simon with a one-timer. Bouncing puck goes wide to the left side. Anderson in the corner. Puck all the way across the left side now. Simon will drive it towards the net. Save made by London. Puck turned over. Prezioso had it run off her stick in behind the net. Trying to chase after Avery Dunn. Quickly back out to neutral ice. Puck into the Seahawks zone now. Dunn trying to carry it down the middle. Goes away from her into the left wing corner. Michaela O'Connor battling there. Baucom fires it down the right side, and we're going to get icing here, I believe. Baucom just a little short of center ice there on that dump in. Seahawks have to bring the same 5 back out onto the ice. 9:28 to go in the first. Williams leading 1-0. The Seahawks did a great job kind of taking the wind out of the sails. Shot from the right side, fluttering towards the net. That came off weird off the stick of Hallie Whitmore. Gets by Whitmore now in behind the net. Grabbed by Sarah Michaels. Simon can't get to it in the corner. Prezioso now. Pin to the boards by Michaels. Puck goes off the official so it doesn't get cleared. Prezioso is trying to move it up and out. Top of the right wing circle. Wrist shot goes wide. 8:58 to go in the first. Seahawks trying to get the puck out of their own zone. And Evan, it really looks like Williams is kind of like settled in after that initial rush and push from the Seahawks. Williams kind of looks like they're asserting themselves a little bit here, especially handling the Seahawks with their forecheck and keeping them pinned in their own zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we said, Salve started the game great, getting everything but the goal. Some great chances, some great saves, and now Williams are hopping all over them after they got their confidence in scoring their first goal of the night.
Rush trying to move it towards the net. A lot of traffic in front. Puck trap behind the cage. Centering pass is blocked by Pearson. Pearson trying to spin away from trouble. Finds Maddie McCann. Left wing circle. Banked off the boards. It will get out to center. Pearson riding the back of Cece Whalen. And we get offsides called here, I believe.
Great breakout by the Seahawks with an unlucky offsides call.
8:06 to go in the first period. 1-0 Williams with the lead. Chisholm wins a draw. Carrera plays it off the boards. In deep left wing corner, racing in is Lexi Anderson trying to center it in front. Couldn't get much on it. F's lift it softly back out to center. Now Pearson in a foot race with Montembo. And the puck deflected behind the net. Pearson and Montembo battling. Hops into the left wing corner. Pearson tripped up by Montembo, looking around for a call. But no arm, no whistle from the official. We'll play on. Carrera in the right wing corner. Trying to get away from this Williams pressure. LaPointe, make that Hastings actually carries it into the air. Cross ice now wide of Lexi Anderson. Trying to reach for it. Anderson still onside. Throws it on the net. Save made by London. And she covers up the puck. Had Hastings crashing the net as well. Seahawks are going to want that one back. Offensive zone draw for the Seahawks, controlled by the Fs. Puck to the near side. Michaela O'Connor chips it off the glass in deep. This should be icing, and it is. Face-off will come all the way back down. Sorry, Evan.
No, you're good. Quality chance there for the Seahawks. Great effort by Lexi Anderson to pinch down on that on Williams once again. Had a nice 2-on-1 opportunity. Just a great save by Williams.
Anderson on the draw against Avery Dunn. controlled by the Fs, but Anderson jumping in along with Erica Martin, battling in the corner along the glass, trying to win the puck back. Right wing circle, puck free, guided out to center. Reaching for it is Amanda Reisman, and she'll carry it over the line right side, leaves it off for a trailer. Darting down is Dunn, and her shot is blocked behind the net. 6:40 to go in the first period. 1-0 Williams with the lead. Celia Paulskill will come out from behind Jennifer O'Connell. Too hard for Angela Augusta to handle the Fs now in their own zone. Touched out to center. Cutting middle now. Haley Whitmore. Tripped up at the blue line. Taken out by Kylie Babcock with speed over the line. Left side. Knocked down from behind. Players go spilling out far side. At the point, Fantasia with a drive blocked. Off the skate of Whitmore. That had to hurt. Babcock tangling as well. Prezioso comes to help. Puck dropped down into the corner. Now the Seahawks trying to apply some forechecking pressure. Puck along the far side boards, carried out by Elizabeth Welsh. Nearly turned over at center. Now down the right side, Welsh trying to duck around Balkum, who rips the puck away. Now the two of them fight in deep of the Seahawks zone with 5:45 to go. Balkum will come away with it and carry it up the far side. Plays it into space, trying to get it to Prezioso. A little too far for her reach, so it's sent in deep by Georgia Keogh, and the Fs will change up their lines. Puck kept alive out at the blue line, now down the middle. Rush with a shot, that's blocked. Rebound in the slot, played up to the blue line, but not out. Saucered across now. Kept alive by Halloran. Double teamed along the boards. Puck will roll back out to neutral ice. Turning with it is CeCe Whalen. Quickly up the right side. Here comes Rush. Right wing circle with a shot that goes wide. Left wing corner up along in front of the Seahawks bench. Halloran at the point, trying to touch it in deep. Halloran still fighting. Now Rush coming to help as well. Left wing corner, puck played into the slot, kept alive. Straight away up top, Whalen. Paige Stapleton trying to get it away from Abby Brustad. Down deep into the slot for a wrist shot off of O'Connell. Still loose in the high slot, poked out to the corner. And over the blue line, that was Montembo, who found herself open. Point blank range. Montembo now swats at it in the right wing corner. Puck around the board. Seahawks trying to move it out. Simon chips it forward. A little far for Lexi Anderson, but she's able to accelerate to it. Touch it to Hastings in the slot. Bouncing puck in the left wing circle. And we get a hand pass, I believe, ruled here. And the Seahawks will get themselves an offensive zone draw with 4:12 to go in the first period. Off the draw, up to Pearson at the right point, trying to swat it to keep it onside, and a good battle there with Michaela O'Connor. Not able to let Pearson settle that puck down. Seahawks, though, dump it in once again, making the Fs chase. Says Lesinger. Moves it to the near side. Chisholm can't get to it. Punching in is Pearson, though. Able to get it into Chisholm's corner right side. Sent towards the net. Steered aside by London. And grabbed by Seth Lesinger now with speed. Able to get around Kimberly Dunn. Seth Lesinger left off for the trailer to Rush, and her shot is blocked off her stick. Kept alive at the point. The left wing side now says Lesinger looking for an outlet. Drops it up the boards and outplayed into the corner. Taylor Chisholm first to touch it for Salve. Looking to skate forward with 3:25 to go in the first period. Erica Martin runs into Caroline Dinard at center. Puck back to the Williams zone and now carried out again. Augusta and Avery Dunn. Augusta on the far side. Chips it into the Williams zone. Played out to center. It goes off of Babcock. No icing here. Fantasia with 3 minutes to go in the period. Moves it to the far side. Snapped across the ice. Taken by Babcock over the line. Saucers it in behind the net. Out to the left side. Augusta trying to keep it in the corner. From behind the cage, it's moved by the Fs. Up the ball. Paulskill chips it in deep. Fs will try and test the far side now. And the puck deflects off a stick into the corner. Sydney LaPointe for Salve. Taken away by Carolyn Dinard. Fantasia thought about pinching it at the point. Hops past her now up the far side. Sarah Michaels, little 2-on-1 here for the Fs. Plays it on the goal, and O'Connell makes the save. Just kind of a nonchalant shot there from Michaels, maybe trying to catch O'Connell off guard. .2:18 to go in the first period. 1-0. Williams with the lead. Eighth goal of the year for Megan Halloran. Halloran with it now. Right wing corner. Double team comes. Puck up to the point. Trying to get it back to Halloran in the corner. Abby Brustad. Rush now, left side. Puck free, top of the left wing circle. Prezioso from one knee trying to drive it towards the net. And we're going to get a hooking call here. And this looks like it could be going against Williams. And it is. Abby Brustad will head to the box. And let's see what the Seahawks can make out of this. 1:53 to go in the first. They'll go to the power play for the first time here tonight. 3 of 60, just 5% on the power play are the Seahawks. 45 of 56, 80% on the kill are the Fs.
Huge opportunity for the Seahawks here with the power play. See if they could get some good positive offensive zone time to end the period and go into the intermission with some confidence here.
There would be a little bit of spillover. Now cutting towards the net, that was Chisholm who got knocked down and lost it. Puck deflects out to center, carried forward by Mia Carroll. Short-handed trying to carry it on the net. Pearson rips it away from her and drops it off to Fantasia. It would be about a 7-second spillover into the second period. But that would not be too much for the Seahawks to be able to do with fresh ice. So want to make the most of this power play here in this first period. The Seahawks, though, not where they want to be right now. Trying to break out of their own zone. And precious time coming off the power play. Already down to 1:12 to go. And a minute to go in the first period. Here comes Fantasia on the middle of the wrist shot. Off the glove of London. Rebound poked through. And into the right wing corner. Dunn came careening in to try and keep it alive. Puck got past her. Now Baucom behind Jennifer O'Connell. 43 seconds to go in the period. Baucom waiting. Plays it across to Dunn. Dunn carries forward. Angled to the boards. There's a great forechecking here from the Fs, making the Seahawks really work to just even get into the zone. And now Chisholm and McCann are offside. 23 seconds to go in the period. 31 seconds to go on the power play. And we're going to draw at center. Well, now they're going to move it over just outside of the Williams zone right side. Chisholm to draw against Halloran. Puck hops up in the air. Halloran jumping in to try and swat it forward. She has it. And 1-on-3 muscles it down the left side. And this is just going to help to kill more precious time off the clock. Now down the middle. Welsh trying to get it towards the net. Has it deflected. And this has been a great kill here for the Fs. One-timer from Halloran, and they score! Short-handed with 4 seconds left in the period. And Williams takes a 2-0 lead. Second of the game for Halloran. Momentum killing goal there for the Fs. Ninth of the year now for Halloran. So a power play goal and a shorthanded goal. And that'll do it for the first period. Williams will lead 2-0 thanks to Megan Halloran. Seahawks will have 7 seconds left of a power play. But after a strong start, it's the Fs who finish the period. And they will lead 2-0. And we will take a break. While they tend to the ice, you're watching some non-conference action here between Salve Regina and Williams on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's here in Middletown, Rhode Island. Williams leading Salve Regina 2-0, getting ready for the start of the second period. 2 goals from Megan Halloran are the difference right now. She scored on the power play to break a scoreless tie and then scored shorthanded at the end of the first period. Andrew Pizzelli alongside Evan McDonald bringing you the call. 7 seconds left of a power play here for Salve. See if they can make something of it. Pearson across to Lexi Anderson, just off the mark. She has to track it down in the corner. And that'll kill off the remaining time, and we're back to even strength. Out of the box comes Abby Brustad. Shot up to the point. Pearson with a backhand, flipping it towards the cage. Glove down in the left wing circle. And it will get all the way back down to the Seahawks zone. Fantasia will work her way into the corner. Trying to flip it softly up to the point. Can't get it out. And now Annie Rush will pin her in deep. Chisholm comes away with the puck and looks to skate. Leaves it behind the net. Rush there to take it for the F. Spinning at the point now. CeCe Whalen throwing it towards the net. O'Connell will make the save. Can't get to it to cover it up. Good job there by Brustad to poke it away from O'Connell. And keep this play alive as Pearson now sees a double team behind the net. Out to Lexi Anderson along the wall. Steered to center by Hastings, and then dumped in deep by the Fs. Fantasia now for Salve. Again, trying to turn and move it up the ice from behind the net and run into Reisman. Up to the point. Bryn Puppy flips it into the slot. Reisman trying to muscle her way towards the net. Poked away by Pearson. Back to Reisman. Knocked away from her. At center, CeCe Whalen carries it herself down the middle. Whalen, little toe drag, backhand, forehand, and O'Connell makes a save. Down on all fours now, spread across the mouth of the goal, and she's able to keep it out. Fancy stick work there from CeCe Whalen, the freshman from Edina, Minnesota. Face-off controlled by the Fs. Down the right wing side. Dumped in deep once again. Into the slot now. Fanning on the shot. Martin running over Anna Fucillo.
Delayed penalty coming for the Seahawks for that hit.
And it looks like Martin's going to go. No real argument from Erica. She heads to the box. And now the second power play of the game for the Fs, and special teams have been the difference. The Fs took the lead on a power play goal, scored shorthanded. And now back to the power play. And keep your eyes on Megan Halloran. Moves it up to the point here now. Dunn with a shot. Off the end glass, hops high in the air. Pearson trying to glove it down, can't get to it. Recovered by Halloran. Right wing circle, it's Quigley. Into the corner. Trying to play it in deep. Matembo back to Halloran, trying to weave her way in towards the slot. Knocked behind the cage. Rush recovers left wing corner. Puck deflects in the left wing circle, and it's swatted down the ice by Taylor Chisholm. And it deflected, I think, up and off of the official. And an offsides call. We're going to draw outside the Seahawks zone.
Unlucky situation for the Seahawks there, as they almost had a breakout, but ref was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's the way it goes.
Puck unluck that time. Face-off win controlled by the Fs. Over the blue line, right side comes Mia Carroll. Wide of the right wing circle. In deep now, trying to center it out in front. Taken by Puppy at the left point. Softly touched. Back to Reisman. Reisman now. Up top, squares up the net with a shot, and a save made by O'Connell, deflecting it up and out of play. .108 to go on the power play here for Williams. And the Seahawks a little late changing up their lines.
Jenny O'Connell remains to look very steady back there for the Seahawks.
They're going to keep this one close. They're going to need her to play well. Seahawks get a clear. That time Carrera who fell down on her way to the faceoff circle. A little bit of a comical moment that time, able to lift it over the hands of the Williams defenseman and get a big clear. Back with speed now. Here comes Mia Carroll up the right side, running into by Taylor Chisholm. In the corner, Fantasia finds it and saucers it down the ice. Puppy to Rush at center. Intercepted by Michaela Anderson. It ricochets into the zone. Here comes Rush now. Top of the slot with a shot. Save O'Connell. Rebound. Careens into the left wing corner. Michaela Anderson able to find it and send it down the ice. 18 seconds to go on the power play. One last rush here for Williams. McCann trying to harass the pass. Brustad up the left side. Halloran leaves it off for a trail and they score! Annie Rush snipes it from just over the blue line. And for the senior captain, her 8th goal of the season.
Just fantastic execution on the break there at the end of the power play for Williams.
3-0 Fs. Starting to pull away now. And it's been all special teams. 2 power play goals and a shorthanded goal. 5-on-5, things have been very even between both squads, but the difference, 2 for 2, are the Fs on the power play. Seahawks 0 for 1, giving up a shorthanded goal. Babcock swats it out to center. Intercepted now by Baucom onside, deking away to the left wing circle. Backhands it towards the net, wide into the corner. Babcock rather, trying to keep it alive. And it's grabbed by the Fs, saucered out now 1-on-1. Here comes Bree Laycock, and she's squeezed into the far side boards. Babcock flips it up, but not out. Mia Carroll in the right wing corner. 1-on-4. 4 Seahawks over in the corner to try and get the puck. Finds its way behind the net now. Bryn Puppy trying to move it up the boards. Reisman falling down in the slot, loses it. Baucom comes free with the puck, skates it out to center. Trying to gain the line and flip it in deep. Has it knifed off her stick. Right in front of the Seahawks bench. Puck rolling out to center. Paul Skill able to poke it to the Williams zone. Recovered there by Georgia Keogh. Now up the left side. Down the middle was Reisman. Lexi Anderson intercepting there, and the Seahawks trying to break. Anderson over the blue line right side, top of the circle. Anderson with a shot and a save made by London. .14:40 to go in the second, and it's 3-0 Williams. Seahawks with the offensive zone draw. Trying to win the puck in the corner. Chisholm trying to backhand it up to the point. Shuffled in towards the net and then tipped wide. Lexi Anderson trying to poke it around London. Rush now. Plays it across. Here comes Halloran steering it back towards Rush. Deflecting towards the net. Pearson there to guide it into the corner. Seahawks look to carry back with speed. Lexi Anderson has it poked away from behind. Here comes Rush now down the middle. Her shot off of Pearson's skate. Grab behind Jennifer O'Connell. Played up the far side boards. Back to Pearson, who's behind the net. Cross-ice pass intended for Lexi Anderson. Off the boards and carried over the blue line by Cisse Whalen. Walking her way into the slot. Deflected into the corner now. Challenged by Kimberly Dunn along with Taylor Chisholm. 4-person scrum in the corner. Puck up the boards. Hastings angles it off the glass. No icing. Angela Augusta into the boards on the far side with Bryn Puppy. Kept alive at the right point. Again, kept alive, sent towards the net, hopping. A little bit of a stick save made there by Emma London. One-timer from Carrera and another save by London. Puck was still loose, and now a very quick whistle. Goal judge lost sight of the puck, so she blew the whistle. Looked like London had it for a moment, but that puck was still loose. Clock stops with 13:13 to go in the second. Seahawks with the offensive zone draw. Players tangling into the corner. Puck up to the point. Carrera once again touches it. Right wing circle. Swung in deep for Michaela Anderson into the corner. Trying to center it on the net, and reaching out for it is London.
Great stretch of offensive zone time here for the Seahawks as they just win another offensive faceoff.
That time Carrera, who had the previous blast from the point, faked the shot, tried to play it down low. Drawing the right wing circle here, up to the point. Fantasia back to Carrera right side. Plays it softly around the boards behind the net. Balkum waiting for it. And it comes into the left wing corner. Can be grabbed by the Fs and skated out. Anna Fucillo a little bit behind Eliza Quigley. And now Balkum scales it around the boards in deep and will give chase. Balkum on one knee. Now into the right wing corner along with Babcock, and it gets away from Fantasia at the right point. All the way back down to the Seahawk end of the ice. Seahawks will have to regroup. Turned over to Reisman now in the high slot. Couldn't settle it down. Simon comes to poke it and take it, and she'll gain the blue line right side. Rip it towards the net wide. Maddie McCann racing in the left wing corner, trying to fire it back towards the net. Picked off by Avery Dunn. Sent around the boards and grabbed now by Michaela O'Connor. Carroll up the middle, now right side. Reisman accelerates to the puck. Right wing circle, falling down with Simon. So Reisman keeps on going, trying to shuffle it on the backhand and go top shelf over O'Connell. One-timer now dribbles into the right wing corner. Paige Stapleton trying to angle it off the glass out to center, and the puck will flip into the F's bench. Fs will get offensive zone draw here. Brustad against Taylor Chisholm. One back to Halloran. Shuffled up to the point. Left wing side now wide of Rush. Behind the net, Abby Brustad trying to get it back to Rush. Picked off by the Seahawks. Taylor Chisholm walks it forward. Cross ice pass wide of Lexi Anderson. Back down the ice, but it's going to get on the goal, so no icing. London had to hold the pads there. That one just perfectly placed off the boards to the net. Seahawks now battling in the left wing corner. 11:15 to go in the second period. Seahawks trail 3-0. Halloran picking her way now down the middle with a wrist shot. That one went off the pipe. Over the glove of O'Connell and off the iron and out. Halloran looking for the hat trick.
Williams just continuing to show that they have multiple players that very quick hands and are able to make a couple moves on the Salve defenders.
We've seen a couple of nifty moves here in this game. TC Whalen had a nifty display of puck work on a near goal. And we knew coming in Williams had multiple goal scorers. Halloran, Rush, and Brustad all with 13 points this season. But it's been Halloran who did most of the damage so far. 2 goals for her. Players all jamming at the puck as it weaves through the slot now to the left wing corner. Carrera and Carrera comes away with it, trying to get it to Fantasia, right wing corner. Chipped off the glass, out to center, rolling back into the Williams zone. As we approach the midpoint here of the second period. Carolyn Prezioso, 1-on-4, trying to carry it forward, has it poked away from her. Balkum nearly picked that off, able to deflect it. Williams will regroup. Quigley backtracking, snaps it across the ice, away from Balkum. Welch trying to get to it. Seahawks dump it in. Chasing is Prezioso along the boards, right side. Babcock trying to keep it alive. Balkum at the blue line, keeps it on side, and now we'll get past Babcock and the official. Sent back in by Babcock. Turned over at center to Paul Skill, trying to softly play it down the left wing boards. Tied up right in front of the Seahawks bench. Simon trying to get to it first across the ice. Maddie McCann trying to rip it away from Eliza Quigley, but the Fs are offside. Quigley and Whitmore not on the same page there. 9:27 to go in the second. Williams in control, leading 3-0. Dunn in the corner, turns it over. Backhand shot, save O'Connell. That was Bree Laycock. Puck in behind the net. O'Connell looking around trying to find it. Pearson has it in the left wing corner, falling down, almost able to move it forward. Chipped out to center. In stride it comes to Maddie McCann. McCann looking to dart down the middle, takes it wide right side. Has it knocked away from her by Carolyn Denard. And now players pile up behind the F's net. Centering pass, knocked free, loose in the right wing circle, taken by the Fs. And now 3-on-2 here for Williams. Shot thrown towards the net, save made by O'Connell. Seahawks had Taylor Chisholm ahead of the field, couldn't get the puck to her while the Fs were in the midst of a change. Opportunity lost there for a potential breakaway. Now Dunn, ridden into the corner, and that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, she's shaking up too.
I think that's Amanda Reisman, the one who hit her hard into the boards.
Perfect opportunity for the Seahawks to get some offensive chances here on a power play and maybe turn the momentum of this game.
Seahawks 0 for 1 with the man advantage, giving up the shorthanded goal to Halloran. And see what they can do here. 8:19 to go in the second. And as you said, a golden opportunity here just to try and get on the board. Fantasia straight away at the point. Right side to Taylor Chisholm. Top of the right wing circle. Back up top to Fantasia. Walks it forward. Back to Chisholm. Trying to go across the ice. Puck steered. Poked towards the net. And covered up by London. Seahawks were trying to go from Chisholm all the way across to Hastings for a one-timer. Good job by the Fs to deflect that puck on the way through. Seahawks are going to keep the same unit out there. It'll be Chisholm on the draw against Avery Dunn.
Great execution in that first little sequence there. The unlucky bounce almost worked in their favor.
Puck played into the corner. Anderson trying to move it to Pearson at the point. Susie Pearson now fires it towards the net. Stick the side by London. Taylor Chisholm in deep. Trying to shield the puck. Trying to shovel it up to the point. And it's picked off by Avery Dunn. Avery Dunn now breaking back with speed. Trying to duck the shoulder on Pearson. Dunn into the corner. Pearson there to knock it away. Out to Taylor Chisholm at center. Trying to get it across to Balkum. Played it behind her. Turned over to the Fs. Dunn once again at center for Williams. Will just spin it into the Seahawks zone. Minute to go on the power play. Puck went off of Halloran's helmet that time. Balkum across the ice off of Fantasia's stick. 43 seconds to go. And now here comes Halloran waiting, trying to shoot and play it across. And that one, O'Connell may have gotten a piece of that and just a little bit of a late pass. Good defense by Simon at the last second. He had two F's players camping out at the blue line ready for a turnover. That was a 2-on-0 break for a moment there.
Very unselfish play by the Fs there, as the forward could have scored or went for her hat trick of the night, but passed to the teammate. Thought it was the better decision.
Now here comes Halloran again, weaving in, drawing a tripping call. Fs are going to get a power play out of this. Halloran keeps it alive. Fs are able to get the goalie to the bench. Right side, kept alive by Fucillo. Down into the corner. Up to the point. Says Lesinger. Shuffles it towards the net. Swung towards the goal, and they score on the delayed penalty. 6:06 to go in the second. It's 4-0, and the Fs will get a power play. With the goalie pulled in the delayed penalty, they cash in again. And the odd man advantage has been great for the Fs. Not so for the Seahawks here tonight. See who they give that to. That puck had eyes for the back of the net, though.
Tough break for the Seahawks there, as now it doesn't get any easier, as now they have to go down a man again and defend for 2 minutes.
Here comes Reisman, trying to get around Chisholm. Drops off for the trail, thrown towards the net, loose in the slot, poked towards the cage. Shot from the slot, blocked away. That was Montembeau. They give the goal to Halloran, assisted by Says Lesinger. So Halloran has the hat trick here tonight through a period and a half. 10 goals on the season now for Halloran. Chisholm knocked over at center, trying to get the puck in deep, cannot. Taken back, Montembeau now, dancing in the slot of the shot, blocked by Fantasia. Kept alive by Carroll. Back to Montembeau, trying to feed it on the doorstep, and O'Connell takes it away from Bree Laycock. .5:11 to go in the second, 1:05 to go on the F's power play. Face off one to Halloran, up to the point, Dunn. Trying to get it back to Quigley, keeps it alive at the blue line, snap back to Dunn. Halloran, Quigley, into the corner. Halloran and Pearson tangling. Brustad comes to support as well. Halloran comes away with the puck, changes places with Quigley, sent towards the net, backhand touch pass towards the goal, denied by O'Connell. Halloran top of the right wing circle, sending it wide, looking for a tip that hops over the cage in behind the net. Martin cannot clear the zone. Spinning up top, Dunn, left wing side for a one-timer, saved by O'Connell. Rush keeps it alive, 29 seconds to go in the power play. Hands off too quickly with a wrist shot, save made by O'Connell. Rebound loose for Brustad, and O'Connell reaches out the glove and freezes it.
The Fs are displaying some fantastic effort here on this power play, and a couple fancy little plays that they must have drawn up beforehand.
21 seconds to go on the power play. F's trying to go 3 for 3. Tie up on the draw, puck rolling into the slot. Lexi Anderson finds it, trying to scoop it out, can't get it out. Carroll snaps it right side, rush towards the net, looking for the tip. O'Connell again has to cover up a loose puck. That was Bree Laycock down on all fours, basically, trying to redirect that one on the cage. 10 seconds to go on the power play. One back to Montembeau with a shot. O'Connell covers it up right off the draw. 4 seconds come off the power play. 6 seconds left now on the advantage for Williams. Up to Carroll. Across with a one-timer, and that one's deflected wide, and we're back to even strength. Out of the box is Hastings. Lexi Anderson trying to poke it and keep it alive into the corner right side. Throws it towards the net and wide. Chisholm couldn't get to it, tangled up in front. Left wing corner. Puck dumped down deep. Chisholm trying to center it for Hastings. Picked off by Carroll. Hastings trying to intercept. Puck will roll on edge back out to center. Fantasia spinning. Plays it off the glass. No one there. Taken by the Fs. Puppy drops it down into the corner. Fantasia there for Salve. Swings it around the boards, back out to center. And could this be icing? It will not be. Waved off at the last moment. Erica Martin chasing against CeCe Whalen. Puck move behind the net. Played out and skated by the Fs. Quickly, here comes Carroll trying to choke it down the middle. First shot, and it goes wide. Puck hops in front, swatted towards the goal. O'Connell on her back makes another save.
Johnny O'Connell doing everything she can to keep the Seahawks in this.
A couple of sensational saves here in the last few minutes from O'Connell. .257 to go in the second. 4-0 Williams with the lead. Seahawks win the draw. Prezioso trying to get to the puck. Knocked off the play. Babcock. Balcom rather can't get to it. Sent around the boards. Pearson sweeps it forward. Back out to neutral ice. Pinned right at the blue line. Carried over by the Fs and then looking to drop it back off. It goes into center. Spinning now is Cece Whalen. Trying to weave her way around a maze of players. And Halloran is offsides for Williams. Halloran with 3 goals here tonight already. Her 8th, 9th, and 10th of the season. Already the 15th in the nation in points per game. And she's going to improve that mark here tonight. Eliza Quigley down the right-hand side. Takes it into the corner, trying to get around Kimberly Dunn. 2 of them battle against the boards. Puck played behind the net. Pearson trying to get it away from Haley Whitmore. Maddie McCann trying to play it up the boards. Dunn comes to get the puck, finds Pearson. Seahawks looking to get out of their own zone. Stapleton moves it up to the point, but not out. Directed towards the net, loose in the slot. Pearson plays it away from trouble. Kept alive by the Fs. And behind the net once again, Pearson trying to get to it for Salve Regina. Maddie McCann and Whitmore tangling along the boards. McCann gets knocked down. Puck comes free for Williams. Send it up to Quigley for a drive. That's blocked by Stapleton. Whitmore along the far boards. Top of the slot. Shot is blocked. Stapleton stepping in front of another shot. This time off the stick of Sarah Michaels. Strong defensive shift here for Paige Stapleton. Puck carried down the slot, knocked away. Stapleton trying to backhand it out. It goes off an F skate. Kept alive by Elizabeth Welsh, trying to muscle her way on the net. Carroll at the point keeps it alive. Down the middle with a shot and flashing the glove is O'Connell. 1:12 to go in the second.
Long, exhausting offensive shift there for Williams. Some Salve defenders are on the ice for quite some time there.
Yeah, they got the long change here this period. Draw one by the Fs. Shot from the point, blocked. Lexi Anderson stepping in front of that one, moves it out to center. Wanted to hit Chisholm there. Could have had a chance to break down the ice with it. Instead, carried back over the blue line by the Fs. Shot rolled towards the net, tipped wide. And into the corner it goes. 35-14 is the shot advantage. Here's we wind things down for the Fs in the second period. Seahawks with the puck in the attacking zone. Puck played into the right wing corner. Can be touched first by Williams. Scooped out to center. Fantasia there to knife it down. Trying to scale it in deep once again. Goes off a Williams player. 28 seconds to go in the period. Puck along the far side boards. Now carried in by Anna Ficillo. Brie Laycock. Up to the point. Wrist shot towards the net. O'Connell makes another save with a lot of action in front. Puck behind the net with 10 seconds. Chisholm plays it up the ice softly out to center with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will do it for the second period, but another productive period for the Fs. They score on the power play, and they take a 4-0 lead into the locker room here. 40 minutes in the books between Salve Regina and Williams. We will take a break while they tend to the ice and then make the turn for home. Williams 4, Salve Regina 0. Third period coming up. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to St. George's. Start of the third period between Salve Regina and Williams. The Fs with a 4-0 lead. Megan Halloran with 3 goals here tonight. A hat trick for her. 15th in the nation in points per game. She's going to add to that. And the Fs trying to start another winning streak. On their way now. 20 more minutes left in regulation of this one. Ada Pizzelli alongside Evan McDonald bring you the call. And Evan, what are your thoughts on the way this game has played out so far?
You know, I'm pretty impressed with Salve. They came out strong and they started the game off really well. And while they've been playing 5-on-5 with even numbers, they've been giving Williams some trouble. They've had some great offensive zone time, some great blocks, some great saves by their goalie. But as soon as they go down a man, it's been Williams' advantage for sure.
Yeah, 2 power play goals, a delayed penalty goal with an extra skater, and a shorthanded goal. So the specialty units have been the difference here for Williams. And the third period is underway. And as you said, Seahawks still within hailing distance thanks to Jennifer O'Connell. Rush on the doorstep has it poked away. O'Connell with 34 saves. Fantasia from the blue line with a rocket that goes high of the cage. Off the end glass and all the way back out near the blue line. Hopped into the corner now by Lexi Anderson. Seahawks will change up their lines. Puck behind the net. Amanda Fantasia can't get it away. Halloran trying to center it. Out wide it comes to CeCe Whalen to the blue line for a one-timer. That one was tipped on the net. O'Connell made the save. That was Reisman redirecting that one on the cage. Reisman now keeps it alive. Top of the slot trying to split 2 defenders. Loses it into the corner. Dunn around behind the net. Reisman trying to scoop it in front. Hopped in the air once again in the corner. Reisman along with Michaela Anderson battling. Left wing circle, it comes free for Erica Martin. Up the boards. Steered into the glass. Backhands it to the Williams zone. Carolyn Prezioso knocks it away. Kept on side. Michaela O'Connor down the right side now. Puts on the brakes. Moves it up to the point. Across now. Held by Bryn Puppy. Touch softly into the corner. Avery Dunn. Up the near side wall. Trying to get to Reisman. Top of the left wing circle. Grabbed by Puppy. Her shot goes wide. Behind the net. 1-on-2. Puck up the near side boards. Angled out to center. Babcock can't hang on to it. Across now. Simon will swing it in behind the cage. Maddie McCann, right wing side. Trying to duck the shoulder. Falls down on top of the puck. Balcom coming to support as well. Erica Martin saucers it into the zone. Almost went off of Bryn Puppy in stride to McCann. Back come the Fs. Puck right wing side, thrown towards the net. Save made by O'Connell. Backhand shot, and somehow O'Connell was able to keep that out. Oh my goodness. Flashing the lumber across the mouth of the goal. O'Connell able to deny the backhanded chance. Puck finds its way back out to center ice. Chisholm trying to tip it forward. Puck in front of the scorer's box. Now back to the F zone. Up the right side came Welsh. Fantasia takes it away from Whitmore. Fantasia circling around in her own zone. Trying to get to Lexi Anderson. Knocked down in the corner. Fantasia again around the boards. Lexi Anderson trying to get away from Mia Carroll. Pressured in the corner. This is where the Fs have really taken control of the game. Seahawks own the first couple minutes. Trying to feed Howard on the doorstep. Her shot is denied. O'Connell looking for the puck, able to freeze it. Seahawks Had a lot of great chances early in this game. Weathered the storm, but then the Fs looked like they settled in, got their forecheck going, and have really given the Seahawks fits trying to get out of their own zone.
Beginning of the game, Seahawks were making a point to bite down on all the attempts to get out of the zone by the Fs. Defenders were stepping up and keeping the puck in their offensive zone, and they've just been unable to get back to that.
Halloran trying to track it down the right wing circle. Stashed back for Kimberly Dunn across to Susie Pearson. Her pass deflected up the boards, kept alive now. Brustad, top of the slot with a wrist shot, fluttered towards the net over the glove of O'Connell. Behind the cage, Rush recovers. Now picked off by Dunn for Salve. Hopping around into the corner, Susie Pearson looking to touch it up the boards. Played out to center, grabbed by Williams. Dropped on back and now played forward up the right side. Halloran tiptoeing over the blue line, now accelerates down the middle to the left wing circle. Halloran pulls up along the boards. Looking to move it out top to the point. Seahawks angle it back out to center. And tipped over Angela Augusta. Kimberly Dunn chasing away from Avery Dunn. Puck in the left wing circle. Into the corner. Attacking in for the Fs. Puck rolling towards the slot, pinching in. Down the left side was Bryn Puppy. Puck along the board. Seahawks still can't get it out. Knocked away by Hastings. Make that Baucom. In behind the net, Susie Pearson grabs the puck. Trying to shield the defender and just look for daylight. Seahawks having some trouble getting out. Puck across the blue paint. Into the left wing corner. Right now, this Williams forecheck is locked in. Puck deflected, turned over. Right wing circle played in front. Reisman couldn't square up the net. Puck loose in the top of the left wing circle. Maddie McCann able to guide it out to center. Cross ice pass. Looking for Sydney LaPointe. Poked away from her. McCann swats it at center again and now walked over the blue line by Anna Ficillo. Down the right-hand side, settles it down, trying to flip it in front. Pulls up in the corner now. And the cycle game really going for the Fs. Everything going right now. Can't get it off the boards are the Seahawks. Fantasia now races to the left side and will want to try and test that side to get it out. Trying to carry it herself. She does. Out to center. Amanda Fantasia with speed. Over the blue line. Sails it in behind the net. Off the end boards. First to touch it are the Fs. Mia Carroll looking to move it up the boards. Maddie McCann and Fantasia both pinch in that side. Fantasia and Carroll go down. Right wing corner. LaPointe and Carrera along the right side trying to keep it in. Along with McCann. Fantasia trying to center it for LaPointe. Knocked away by the Fs. McCann goes down. Here comes Gabby Montembo. Right side, Montembo with some fancy stick work and denied by O'Connell. Fantasia quickly up to Taylor Chisholm, one-on-one. Chisholm trying to cut into the middle, looks to settle the puck down, trying to just feed it on the net while she was falling down. Played it wide. Lexi Anderson can't get to it. Wedged back out to center, and it's going to roll all the way into the Seahawks zone. No icing with 13 minutes to go in the third. 4-0 lead for Williams. Celia Paulskill. Up to Rebecca Hastings. Down the left side. Players collide along the boards. Chisholm can't keep it alive. Plays it all the way back to Susie Pearson. Pearson trying to get it back to Chisholm. Taken away by the Fs. Hastings has her pass deflected and fired into the Seahawks zone by the Fs. And they'll make the Seahawks chase while they change up their lines. Turned over, darting down the middle. Brustad now a little toe drag. Trying to pass it across to the right side. Went behind Annie Rush. Brustad, though, able to recover it. Halloran in deep, up to the point for a shot right into the glove of O'Connell. Saw that one all the way off the stick of Cece Whalen. .12:09 to go in the third period. Offensive zone draw for the Fs. Shot from the point, tipped wide by Brustad. F's able to keep the puck in. Chasing after is Angela Augusta. Augusta now behind the net, rolls it out to the far side. Pearson fires it into space. And now across the ice can be collected by Erica Martin. With one hand, plays it in deeper. Given back to Fantasia at center. Balcom over the line left side. Top of the circle, chips it towards the net. Anderson make that Prezioso. Had it kicked free from her. Here comes Halloran down the middle left side, trying to play it across for Whalen. And she's got 3 goals here tonight. And as you mentioned before, Evan, showing off some unselfish play, trying to set up her teammates. Rush down the right side, plays it wide. Halloran collects it in deep. Maddie McCann comes away with the puck, sees some daylight, and now accelerates up the near side. McCann trying to steer it into the zone. LaPointe right in front of the F's bench. And it's sent back down to the Seahawks zone with 10:39 to go in the third. Emma London right now for the F's, pitching a shutout. 10 minutes away from getting her first career win and a shutout in her first ever start.
The visitors are just continuing to display just a suffocating rotation of keeping the puck in their offensive zone, keeping the Salve players on the ice, and subbing out 1 for 1 as they can. Just absolutely keeping the pressure on the Seahawks.
Everything clicking right now for Williams. Puck played into the slot, knocked away. One-timer, tipped wide. That one just kind of paddled into traffic, looking for a lucky bounce. Puck deflected. Stapleton has it in the far corner. Moves it around the boards. Hastings walks it out to center. And it's grabbed by Says Lesinger. Angles it up the ice, and Simon will win the foot race to it and draw an icing call. And it's been a long time since we had an offensive zone draw for Salve. They'll get one here with 9:53 to go in the third. And the Fs have really imposed their will here in this third period. 5-on-5, it's been a pretty even battle, but the F's specialty teams have been the biggest difference if you're tuning in late. There's a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, another delayed penalty goal, and then another power play goal for the Fs. They have made the most of their opportunities on special teams. And they're locked in right now, pressuring the Seahawks in their own zone. Sarah Michaels drops it out to center. Elizabeth Welsh down the right-hand side, plays it through the slot into the left wing corner. Fs want a penalty. They don't get the call, as Welsh was dragged down in front. Actually make that Whalen who was dragged down. Clock rolling, 8:54 to go in the third. 4-0. Shot off of O'Connell. That was Bryn Puppy teeing it up from the left wing circle. Puck hopped up the boards, not out. Whitmore, left wing circle with a wrist shot. Save O'Connell, and she gobbles up the rebound. Adding to her numbers here tonight. Really a story of two different goaltenders here tonight. O'Connell, senior for Salve, most games played in program history. Second all-time in saves and save percentage. And for the Fs, they're getting a great performance out of Emma London. Freshman in her first ever game, was tested early. Hasn't had to do a ton thanks to the defense in front of her, but nonetheless, on her way right now to getting a win and a shutout in her first ever appearance. Fantasia with 8:15 to go. Gives it away on the far side, picked off by O'Connor. Sent into the slot and wide of Reisman. Seahawks trying to break back the other way. Babcock trying to throw a shoulder. Prezioso will send it in deep to the left wing corner. Mia Carroll first there for the Fs. Around to Avery Dunn, away from Reisman. Simon's one-timer, that deflects off of Babcock. Ricochets into the near side corner. Now Babcock trying to pressure from behind. Up to Paulskill, right wing circle, tip towards the net, loose in front, scramble for the puck, still jamming at it, no whistle yet, the puck is still free, and the official finally loses sight of the puck and blows it dead.
Great shift for the Seahawks there. A couple unlucky bounces for the goalie of the visitors there, but Salve trying to take advantage of it, ended up covering up in the end.
Seahawks right now can't crack Emma London. Sitting the point, stepping in front of a pass with her skates. Able to deflect it 1-on-3 in the corner. Now joined and supported by Maddie McCann. Puck up to the point. Here comes Elizabeth Welsh off to the races, right side. Welsh has it poked free from behind. Kept alive, though, by Halloran. Who else? Halloran with some space. Left for a trailer, and O'Connell makes another save. Puck up to the point. Played across and picked off by Paige Stapleton. Stapleton slowly walks it forward, sends it on the goal from the blue line, and she'll cover it up. London will cover it up, that is, with Paulskill. Make that LaPointe on the doorstep. 6:52 to go in the third. (46-18) is the shot advantage for the Fs. 42 saves for Jennifer O'Connell here tonight, adding to her career totals. Susie Pearson up the right side, wide of Hastings, no icing. Laycock can't angle it out. Seahawks try to dump it in deeper, picked off by Bryn Puppy. Left side now, down the middle for a shot. O'Connell with the save. Thought she had the rebound. Instead, it's off to the right side. That was Fucillo coming down the middle. Seahawks breaking back the other way. Here comes Hastings. Pearson trying to knock it away in the corner. 6 minutes to go in the third period. 4-0 Williams. Seahawks trailing here against the 10th ranked team in the nation. Amanda Fantasia across to Dunn. Scoops it forward. Angela Augusta in a foot race for it with Mia Carroll. Carroll angling behind her goaltender. Martin comes crashing in on the right side to knock it free. Michaela Anderson now trying to pressure the pass. Grabbed by Welsh. Knocked away at center. Comes right back to Sarah Michaels. Can't control it over the blue line. Carried in now by Welsh. Left into the slot. One-timer. O'Connell with the save. That puck just came free right for Hallie Whitmore in stride. 5:18 to go in the third. 4-0. Williams in front.
Win the period, Purple's going in, here we go.
Seahawks win the defensive zone draw. Well, right away, Williams coming to pressure the puck. Seahawks do turn it over. Thrown towards the net. O'Connell with another save. Off of Sarah Michaels this time. Under 5 to go, third period. Puck played into the slot. Hopping towards the net. Left alone. Whitmore with a drive. That one blocked into the corner. Baucom will look to skate it out. Baucom trying to speed her way along the boards, looking for a little self-pass. Touches it softly in behind the net. Baucom keeps it free, tries to center it. Crashing in was Fantasia. LaPointe swatting in to keep it in the zone. Fantasia flutters it towards the net, wide into the right wing corner. Baucom shuffles up to the point. Simon swings it towards the cage, well wide. Grabbed by Reisman for Williams. And she will accelerate through center and over the blue line. Reisman down the middle. will take it wide in the right wing corner, battling with Simon. Maddie McCann lost an edge, spilled out into the boards. Lost the puck, right wing circle. F's trying to keep it in. Sitting right at the blue line, and it's called offside. .3:59 to go in the third period. And Evan, obviously the Seahawks are going to be disappointed with the result on the scoreboard, but I think they should be proud, at least of the way we've said they've skated 5-on-5 with the 10th ranked team in the nation.
Yeah, absolutely. We knew Williams was going to be a tough team coming in, but Salve started the game off very strong. They've continued to stay strong 5-on-5 and keep a clean sheet in that sense.
3:39 to go in the third. Seahawks, I'm sure, would love to get a goal to spoil the debut for Emma London. But the Williams defense right now playing so well in front of her. It's going to be tough for the Seahawks to get that chance. Simon lost it in the skates. Here comes Avery Dunn down the middle, sails it wide. And there's been no let up here from the Fs. They led 2-0 and then lost 3-2, gave up 3 unanswered goals, all the scoring coming in the second period against conference rival Colby. And I'm sure they've had that in the back of their minds, wanting to make amends for that. They had a 7-game unbeaten streak snapped because of it. They wanted to put forth a full 60 minutes here tonight, and the Seahawks are getting all of that with 2:46 left to go in the third period. Williams leading 4-0. Brustad picking her way right side. Puck lost in the right wing circle. Michaela Anderson will chip it off the glass back out to center. And it's played wide of Halloran into the zone. 2.5 to go. Puck turned over. Carroll across to Brustad. Spun into the boards by Simon. Paulskill comes to support for Salve. Out to center. Here comes Lexi Anderson sprinting down the middle. Anderson left along Maddie McCann, trying to grab the puck. Couldn't reach behind to make that Pearson, who couldn't reach behind for it. Back the other way comes Anna Ficillo. Lost it along the boards. Pearson trying to get to it. Turned over to Erica Martin now. Left wing side with 1:47 to go. Martin against the boards in deep left side. Martin and Anderson battling down deep, centering pass. Picked off easily by the Fs. No one there but Gabby Montembo. And now Montembo carries over the blue line, left side. Wide, left off for a shot that's blocked by Fantasia with 1:25 to go. Up to the point, picked off by Quigley. Dancing into the corner, centers it for a shot, flooded towards the goal. Swatted on the cage, O'Connell covering it up. Stops the clock with 1:16 to go. Another save for Jenny O'Connell. 1:16 left in the third. Offensive zone draw here for the Fs. Well on their way to getting their 10th win of the season.
It's almost been as if the visitors' best defense has just been their offense and their constant pressure, at least here in this third period.
Yeah, the Seahawks have had very few chances in the offensive zone, and the Fs have just been locked in with the forecheck and just maintaining possession and keeping the puck away from the Seahawks.
Seahawks were able to break out a couple times and get a couple chances here or there, but for the most part this period, it's been all the visitors.
Shot thrown towards the cage, tipped wide. Behind the net now with 35 seconds to go. Jammed out in front, loose in the high slot. Seahawks trying to skate it out to trouble. They get it out to center. Williams will have to regroup. 25 seconds to play. Puck out to the blue line, out to center ice. Fired back up the ice by the Seahawks will chase it with 12 seconds left. Fantasia fans on a rink-wide pass. Shot thrown towards the cage. O'Connell covers it up off the turnover. One last save for O'Connell to put on the stat sheet with 5.3 left to go in the third. Offensive zone draw here for the Fs. They win it. Puck left in the slot, deflected around, and the final seconds will tick off the clock. A big-time win for Williams. They get their 10th of the year to improve to 10-3-1. A big win for Emma London. Her first career appearance. She gets a win and a shutout. Her teammates come over to congratulate with her. A monstrous night for Jennifer O'Connell in the save department. And as we've said, Seahawks skated well 5-on-5. The Fs just asserted their will, and then the specialty units for the Fs just too much for the Seahawks to handle. They give up 3 specialty unit goals. And a big-time night for Megan Halloran. Evan, what else would you like to add as we wrap up this game?
Not much. I mean, just great effort by the Seahawks. In and at the beginning, came out very strong, and like we continue to say, 5-on-5, they kept the game even, so they could just clean up a couple penalties here or there. They would be looking good, but that's obviously a strong Williams team, 10th in the nation. Knew that coming in, and still came out and put forth a fantastic effort.
So, as we said, Williams improves to 10-3-1. Salve, meanwhile, falls to 4-12-2. Next up, for the Seahawks, they will be home on Saturday against Franklin Pierce. That game slated for a 7 p.m. start. I'd like to thank our entire staff and production crew, you, Evan McDonald, for providing some color commentary and double duty camera work as well. Our producer for this broadcast has been Tyler Benjamin. Live stats provided by Isaiah Bowman. Would like to thank you all for joining and listening with us here tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, your final: Williams 4, Salve Regina 0. I am Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.